Alright, I don't have time for anything today, so we're just going to go fast as can be. So let's try and do that. Choose a card to obtain? No, let's get a curse, get a rare relic. We get the Unceasing Top. That is already a good sign. Okay, so I've got kind of a decent mystery machine going up this way. A couple of shops, which is exactly what I need. I have an idea for a run. I have no idea if they're going to be any good. Wonder how many achievements do you have left? I have, I believe, 4. Purity, Come At Me, Ninja, and You Are Nothing. Some of those are going to be a lot harder to get than others. Okay, so I'm going to be going kind of fast. I'll take the initial damage here, and we'll see how it goes. So ideally, my concept for this run, clumsy. Oh, well, clumsy is hardly a problem. My idea for this run is, I'm gonna see if I can get rid of my deck. Somebody had mentioned a really fun run that was like 2 in flames, it was like 2 in flames and like 2 armaments and a couple other cards. It was like a really, really limited amount of cards. Take the golden idol. I'm gonna just... Let's lose the 4 max HP. I can either get that back or I don't need it that much. Yeah, purity does not need to be a complete run. Just dump down to that amount. Yep. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of much. I guess I'll get rid of clumsy, which... Oh! You toss an offering into the bonfire. However, the spirits aren't happy that you offered a curse. The card fizzles in meek black smoke, and you receive something in return. I get spirit poop. It's unpleasant. Does that... Well, we have it. Finally. Okay, there's panache, which would be wonderful. There's another armaments, which would be nice. However, my money is going to be going purely into removing strikes and defends from this deck, if possible. Which means I am going to be kind of poor. I don't know if this is going to be... I don't know if this is going to work. It probably won't. But I like the idea of it. Anyway, paring my deck down to the barest of minimums. But yeah, so that's how I get that artifact. And with that, we have every artifact in the game. Alright, unfortunately I'm weakened, so I'll just do that for the time being. Yeah, does it do anything at all? As far as I can tell, no. I was kind of hoping they'd have like a special effect where the character is just kind of stinky. But it looks like that's not the case. I'll just do the 13 damage and double defend. I'm trying to avoid damage here-ish. Let's do another armaments, buff the strike. Keep hitting him, he's only going to hit me for 2. Yeah, we'll be fine. But yeah, it is amusing that that's how you get the spirit poop. I really had been wondering about that. Like, how do I get it? Because I figured I'd seen every I'd seen everything up until this point, but I was incorrect. Okay, so I don't want to slow down because we do have a limited amount of time. I started late and I want to get a complete run of Slay the Spire in, or die in the process. But I do have to look this up. Okay. I got my deck down to the following 8 cards once. 2 Rampage, 2 Armaments Pluses, 2 Shrug It Offs, 1 Limit Break, 1 Searing Blow. Okay. And then also had a bunch of energy generation cards. So, yeah, I'm not going to go with any of these. Cleave would be kind of interesting, but I'm going to give it the skip. Should have gone for the bonfire, but I'm kind of hoping I can, rack up some early artifacts. Relics, sorry. Different names. Okay, and we gain Mercury Hourglass, which is awesome. Yeah, I want to upgrade the, the armaments, so we get armaments pluses. But I'll just live with whatever. At least for now. So we'll hit him with a bash. And then I'll block the damage. Next round I'll have to hit him hard. But yeah, I like the Mercury Hourglass. It's not the most amazing item ever, but it just helps. It's just a nice little relic. Okay, so we want Shrug It Off, I believe. Shrug It Off, Rampage. Yeah, Rampage is the one that I think does more damage the more times you use it in battle, which sounds perfect to me. Okay, so let's get Shrug It Off. I mean, it's a good block anyway. Let me see. So I could just defend a bunch. But actually, that sounds kind of attractive here. Yeah, I could just tank these guys. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do and let the Mercury Hourglass kill them. Armaments to Shrug It Off. They're going to hit me for 11, so there's no point in doing that. I'll just upgrade a random strike. Shrug It Off, draw a card, and then we'll just strike him. I could technically be fine, but I'm trying to avoid taking damage here, if at all possible. It's just usually the right idea. Right way to go? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so I've got... I guess I'll just kill that guy, and then the other one's just gonna die on his turn. Yeah. Oh, sorry. At the beginning of my turn. I'll have to get used to that. I'm so used to poison proccing at the beginning of their turn. I'm so tempted to pick up any of these, but we're just gonna skip. I'm committing to this build, even if it's a bad idea. Ah! Singing Bowl. Exactly what we need. So... I'd like to go for the Bonfire. To upgrade Armaments Plus. But I think I'm gonna keep risking it with the Mystery Machine. It's paying out really well. I can upgrade a card. 25% chance to get an injury. Or... Well, I'll go with the Relic. And we do get normality, but whatever. So we get Ginger. I can no longer be weakened. That's helpful. And... Normality kind of sucks, but I'm gonna go for the mid-boss. I think we're okay. Alright, Shrug It Off. Defend. And which is the weakest link? Middle one. I'll take a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Yeah, Anger is good with the Unceasing Top. Each time you cycle your deck, it'll get much more powerful. Maybe. Problem is I'd have to clear my deck more and more. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, well this just kind of sucks. Let's pop the Energy Potion. Defend, strike, and won't let me use the other one. Shoot. If he had gotten weakened, we might have been able to do that. Whatever, this is going to hurt a bit, but this is fine. If Fiend Fire clears decks. True. There's a lot of interesting ideas that I could have gone for. Nope, that's a wound. Well, we'll kill this guy and then just defend. I don't know. Yeah, the wounds hurt. The wounds hurt everybody. Alright, unfortunately both of these guys are set up as artifacts, so there's no real point in bashing. We'll just go with the double strike, kill him, still take some damage, but this is fine. But yeah, I see why Anger would be good, but I really like the idea of, like a rough and tumble-ish, Rampage deck. Anger would be cool. Anger would be amazing if I had Corruption. And no attack cards that cost energy. Like, imagine if I had Corruption. Maybe powers, I'd probably be fine. But you could actually get on an infinite loop if you wanted to. Holy shit, that would be amazing, actually. Alright, we get Dream Catcher, which is good. And there's the other armaments. Armaments to armaments. Armaments again, and then I'm just going to defend. Because otherwise these guys are going to hurt. And I'm hoping I can heal. I might not be able to heal fully by the time we hit that. Well, no, I'm not going to be able to heal that much by the time I hit the bonfire. But that's okay. Shrug it off. Into bash. I got to go for the jaw worm. Spike Slime's a nuisance. But not impossible to get around. Yeah, ginger is nice. It'd be cool if I could actually get the, if there was like a version of the ginger that actually protected against, let's see. Let's do armaments plus. Strike for damage. And then I'll just do a defend. This is gonna hurt a bit. It'd be neat if there was a version of ginger that worked for frail as well. Those are the words that I was trying to go for. Okay, so that puts him at 1 HP. So I'm just gonna bash this guy. Because he'll die after he bellows. No, he won't die. Damn it. Okay, well, they both die. Problem solved. Havoc, Whirlwind, True Grit, skip. And there we go. Yes, and because I've got Singing Bowl, I get extra max HP. HP? Yeah, every single time. So, yeah. Double tap would be nice. I mean, all of these would be amazing. On a regular run. We keep getting panache. But let's get rid of a defend next. Havoc helps with it with the achievement cost 0. Oh yeah. Okay, so we do get a strike plus. That'll be fine. I gotta heal. I took too much damage. Let's see, we have Immolate. But we're gonna skip this, which might increase my max HP as well. No, it does not. Yeah, what run am I going for? A very, very light build. Armaments to bash. Bash the Hexaghost. See, why did I keep normality? I actually totally forgot I had normality, to be totally honest. Currently, normality isn't harming me that much. So that's part of it too. But I should be getting rid of it. I was just dumb. Okay, bash plus, just a regular strike. Take the damage. I mean, there's a very real possibility I'm not going to win this. This is, you know, these don't always go my way. In fact, they rarely do. But I'm committed to trying to go with a very light build with Ironclad. Let's see. So he's not doing anything major. Max HP is not calculated until you leave the tile. Yeah, it still doesn't count for the bonfire though. It only works when you're skipping a card reward from a battle, not from oof. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a bit. Oh, and there's the unceasing top, but that's fine. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could actually farm bonfires for max HP bonuses, but it doesn't give me that ability. Okay, so he's gonna hit me for 14. I'd like to bash him. I'll just soak the damage. I'm at half health. We've got some stuff. This is a good time for a swift potion. Unfortunately, those burns are starting to stack up really hard. Let's see. Do I just take the 14 damage, or do I... I'll cut it by 5. Especially because of the burns. Yeah, probably gonna die here. My deck is so small, Hexaghost actually ends up being... Hexaghost ends up being the most dangerous thing to me. If I was up against any other guy, this wouldn't be a problem. But, my deck is so small at this point, it's half burns. Like, I'm going to die just because, it's okay. I mean, it's fine. I don't have to win every single time. Okay, let's try that again. Like, I really like the idea of that run. It's just running into Hexaghost was crippling. Unfortunately, we lose that there. I'll get a shop there. And then kind of the mystery machine dries up. Otherwise, I could do this. It's not actually that different of a mystery machine and we end up with extra shops. Let's do that. Because I really like the idea of a very light deck for the Ironclad. Find monster heavy runs to be more effective for the first level. It varies. It definitely does let you get the cards you want. He keeps weakening me. It's a pain in the ass. I was hoping I could chain the vulnerable on him. Well, let's avoid taking as much damage as possible. And we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll see. I'm committed to this idea, even if it's not immediately going to work out. Might not actually work out for quite a couple of runs. We'll see. Okay, so none of these are good. Searing Blow Armaments is a good combo in decks. Yeah. That's one of the other things that I could get. So I really want to do a run that effectively only has about 8 to 10 cards in it. Because then I could actually do some, like, really ridiculous nonsense with, like, a revolving door of more or less the same cards over and over again. So Searing Blow could be absurd with, like, with the armaments combo. Okay, we want to shrug it off. Okay, receive gold, get doubt, that's fine. Remove a card from my deck. Goodbye, doubt. Okay, let's go shopping. Yeah, none of those are particularly amazing. So we're gonna grab armaments, and we're gonna remove strike. No. Yes. Yeah, the only thing that I'd, like, really want to buy from the shop would maybe be Apotheosis. But getting the armaments isn't a bad idea. Heavy strike deck. A heavy strike deck would be interesting. It'd be hard to roll, though. Okay, let's up the bash. Let's see, I could up the bash again. I could do... I'll just hit him. That way, no matter what he does on the next turn. I kind of hate the Jaw Worm, because not only does he do a fair amount of damage, but then he blocks him. Well, this is just frustrating. Okay, well, I guess that's He's not going to die immediately here. Yeah, the other deck I really want to try at some point is one where I get rid of everything except for dual wield. And, alright, we need inflame. Where I get rid of everything but dual wield. And, the card that specifically makes it so the enemy loses strength. Because the idea of just chucking, let me check. We don't have a whole lot of fights, and nothing major. I'm gonna actually take the 16 damage instead of the max HP. Duvidal. Oh. Well, Duvidal's kind of helpful. Transmutation, combust, shrug it off. Was it one shrug it off or two? 2 times shrug it off. I'm trying to follow this guy's build to the letter. Matryoshka would be nice, but I don't have money for it. Let's see. Offerings on sale. Don't want to deal with it. Okay, and let's... We've got a bunch of defense. I'm gonna get rid of a defend. We don't need it at this point. No, not body slam. This is not a... Body slam is only really good if you're doing a really heavy... defense-ish deck. Go for the one in the back. Like if I was doing like a barricade and trench run, it'd be great. See, I'm just gonna do the double shrug it off into a defend. Yeah, Duvidal's not super good for thin deck builds. Yeah, mainly Duvidal is nice at the very least, because, like, worst comes to worst, you just use its effect, like, temporarily. Because, I mean, if I've got a curse, I might as well benefit from it, even if it doesn't immediately, if it's not, you know, even if it's something that I want to get rid of ASAP. Okay, so there's the other inflame. I mean, technically, stacking a bunch of inflames is not a bad idea. Huh. He doesn't actually, reading the... Oh, he had Girya. That's why. Okay, so I think we probably want to stop after this, inflame-wise. Because next up we want a limit break. If I can manage it. Oh, they're all hitting me. So you don't have anything immediate. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Might have been better if I had actually just started hitting them instead of using all of the defense-type moves. Oh well. We don't get anything particularly useful, but that's fine. He'll die in the next round, I've got plenty of block. But yeah, this is not a curse run. My deck is not set up for managing it. The idea of it is cool, but the execution, bit. Okay, so... Well, if I just do bash and then strike, he dies. There we go. Ah, we're weakened. We're fine. Mainly, I've taken out the 2 guys that are, that actually have any level of strength, so it's just like, well, problem solved. And we're good. Okay. I do wish there was kind of like a Pokemon-style, skip animation button in this game. That actually would be kind of a nice little thing. Okay. Dual wield. I like the idea of dual wielding, but I'm gonna skip it. Dual wield works with other types of things. Alright, and we get the prayer wheel. Non-boss chests now contain cards. That's cool. Oh, and it's these guys. Okay, so let's do the Inflame. Shrug it off. I was kind of hoping for a second shrug it off there, but whatever. But yeah, I don't know when I'm doing a curse run, but it's not this one. I mean, it could technically turn into a curse run fairly quickly. I'm just gonna wail on the guy in the back. The extra Inflame would be nice, but these fights aren't long enough to actually be worth it. Oh, these guys keep hitting me with Weaken. That sucks. At least none of them are the particularly strong variety. So it's a little bit easier. But yeah, I'm still trying to avoid as much damage as I possibly can. Let's see, idea. 9 cards costing more than 0 without exhaust power. Fiendfire, Unceasing Top. Kinda? Okay, I'm gonna take damage. So here's what we're gonna do. Just gonna go for the Fat Gremlin. I guess I could actually go for the Shield Gremlin next, but whatever. Yeah, it'd be really fun to do... it would be almost impossible to do this. But remove every card from my deck. I'd have to be playing the Silent for this one, I think. But remove every card from my deck except for free cards. So effectively, just 0 cost cards. And more or less turn 1, just cycle 0 cost cards forever. I wonder if that would work. It probably wouldn't. I like the idea of it, though. Okay, what could I upgrade? Not immediately anything that I'd need to. Let's just rest. Let's not be stupid. Just in case we run into Hexaghost. Okay, we don't run into Hexaghost. I'm gonna drink the Dex potion, though. I guess I'll just hit him. Thought you had to force a draw to make the Dex cycle. There are absolutely free cards that make the that force you to draw. This is gonna hurt. Let's see, do we have a... Let's do Shrug It Off. I was kind of hoping for my second, or my armaments plus to loop back around. Oh well, at least my strength's up to 5. I do have the Poison Potion. Okay, well, armaments plus... Bash. Weakens him for a while, or vulnerables him. Obviously, we have to watch out for that. I'm probably just going to kind of focus on defense while we sit here. Alternatively, I'll just hit him. Because, yeah, his Sharp Hide does not get through my D. Okay, 16 damage. It's part of the reason why I really like going like full armaments. So that's 16. I can hit him once, no problem. Because pretty much it's like Apotheosis, but also it's like a small Apotheosis, but it's a fine replacement for block. Okay, so he's gonna hit me for 20. So Shrug It Off. Armaments plus. And I guess just a regular strike. I'd love to hit him with a bash, but no dice. But as it stands, we can hit him for a hell of a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to think about this. Usually when I play Ironclad, my decks get kind of fat. Even though I probably shouldn't let them be. Oh, if we could get Calipers, this one would be the poster child for Calipers, probably. At least one of them. Alright, Shrug It Off. Defend. I'd love to hit him with the bash, but I don't get the luxury. Hopefully I get an energy generation card. Or not card, an energy generation ability. Okay. Well, we could do armaments, shrug it off. Avoid the inevitable 20 damage from him again. Yeah, I like the Guardian, because he doesn't go up. Do I mean Caltrops? No. Calipers is a new relic that you can get in the game. That, hello, this is a good time for a bash. And then a strike, and that switches him over. Calipers is a new relic that was actually meant for the third character. But they opened it up so that, you know, people would have more things to mess around with. But it makes it so your block only goes down by 15 every round, which is actually pretty cool. If everything in your hand is upgraded already, armaments is worse than defend. You're right, but its effects are already, like, as long as you don't have apotheosis, armaments kind of remains amazing. So brutality is dumb. Berserk might be useful. Brutality is countered by the health generation of Ironclad. You're right about that. Mostly, the only problem is I'm kind of injured. I wonder what the upgraded version is. Let's try Brutality. It's free. I've never used it. Cursed Key, Philosopher's Stone. So... Philosopher's Stone is a bad idea. Cursed Key works into Duvu Doll. Screw it, we're going Cursed Key. This is a run that has to go fast. I like the Lizard Tail, but honestly, I literally do not have time to roll that. We have one chest, maybe two. And I can take a curse. More than that obviously becomes a problem. And I know I had extra energy there. It wouldn't have changed a darn thing. Inflame. Inflame. Defend and strike. I know question marks can be chests. I kind of wish the Cursed Key would only, wasn't based on whenever you pick it up. Let's get Brutality. We're gonna take some hits here, unfortunately. But the extra options are worth it. Because if I can chain... Okay, so yeah, Bash is still useless here. But he's already almost dead, which is super helpful. So we only have a couple minutes left. Yep, that's part of it. Do I bash him for nothing? He's already got Barricade. I'll shrug it off again. Let's see what I get. Okay, and I get a strike. We'll take 1 damage, but I gotta take this off. Yeah, I wish the Curse Key would actually make it so you get a curse every time you pick a relic. I think that would actually be much more fair. Okay, so we probably... I don't want Anger. Anger is scary. I honestly don't know if I need a second armaments here. Like, I'd actually almost rather have either another Shrug It Off or nothing. Because I gotta keep getting rid of strikes. We actually haven't picked up a whole lot of new attack skills. I was really hoping for Searing Blow. Yeah, second armaments is a bad idea. Second block could be good. Yeah, Anger top build could be hilarious. It could be, but this is not a top build. I'm just gonna skip it. Oh, you can save and quit the game. If you do, the game will start you at the beginning of the room. So save and quit in the campfire. Well, that's helpful. Okay. Well, I don't really have much to get rid of. I could get rid of brutality. But I kind of need the draw. Let's get rid of a strike. Which does nothing. But that's fine. Okay. Let's get the Shrug It Off. Get the Inflame. We've got to hit this guy once. I'm going to throw the Poison Potion at the Mugger. Hit the Looter, and then we'll defend. I'll take 7 damage, but my goal here is mainly to kill these guys as fast as possible and safeguard my cash. Okay, Brutality. Shrug It Off. Inflame. Strike. Strike. 2 damage. And then all we've got left is the Mugger. Okay, and we'll defend, trying to reduce the damage I take. This guy hurts. And he'll be vulnerable for 3 more turns. Alright, regular strike and strike plus. There we go. Okay, it's working. I'm gonna grab Warcry Plus. It's an exhaust, draw 2 cards, place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Nothing about that is bad. Okay, Crossroads here. I think I'm gonna keep going the Mystery Machine. Okay, so there's the Mummified Hand or the Oddly Smooth Stone. There's also Ice Cream. Ice Cream would be useful. Mummified Hand is kind of useful. Oddly Smooth Stone straight up, I think, would save my butt. Oh, apparently you can actually save scum. To restart a failing battle. That's an interesting idea that I'm not going to do. I don't have enough for Ice Cream, and I'd like to get rid of more cards. Yeah, I can't go for Ice Cream, so don't bother telling me about it. I wish I could sell stuff. Yeah, I'm 7 gold off. I really wish I could sell a relic. Because I'd probably get rid of Prayer Wheel or something. Well, Mummified Hand's not going to help that much. I'm going to get the Oddly Smooth Stone. And we'll just keep going. Okay, Brutality. Inflame. Bash. And Warcry. I'll just put one of the Shrug It Offs back. Just drop that. I don't know. Alright, he hasn't Sneckoed properly, which is very confusing. Kind of wish I had Barricade all of a sudden. We'll be okay. My strength is really good, and that dex bonus will be nice. Okay, so free strike, free defend, Shrug It Off, second Shrug It Off, which doesn't really get me anything. I don't even know why I did it, because now we lose the bash. That's okay. I only have 10 cards in my deck right now, which does help a lot. Ooh, cheap bash. Cheap Shrug It Off. Strike, and then I guess just a defend. I feel like they're getting closer to getting Snecko's balance right. But maybe that's just because I'm having an easy time fighting him. Yeah, we do a lot of damage with our basic strikes, though. I can't go for corruption. We don't have Dead Branch. I'll get Metallicized, though. Okay, let's do Shrug It Off. Second Shrug It Off. Metallicize and Inflame. These guys suck. We do have an Explosive Potion and a couple other things that I can roll with. Snecko needs poison. That'd be worrying. I'm kind of glad enemies don't do poison in this game because I think it would be really, really hard to balance. Alright, let's do a Brutality. Let's do a War Cry. Let's send back one of the strikes. Inflame. Drink the Draw Potion. Drink a second one, because these guys can and will kill me. Okay, I'm looking at a grand total of 53 damage from these guys. Jesus Christ. Well, I avoid 20 of it. I really think these guys need just a little bit of a nerf. Because that second round hit is brutal. Okay, so let's do a Shrug It Off. I'm about to get hit for 25. I'll take one. Okay, they did fix the ×2 bug. That's good. Balanced and fair. Hardly. Okay. If that carried over, it'd be wonderful. Fortunately, I'm just sitting here letting this go. Oh, and they're hitting me with wounds, too. The extra draw is actually really helpful. Okay, come on! Okay, let's spend 2 of our energy to kill the guy in the back. And I'm still gonna take a lot of damage from this. It's mainly just that they hit you for potentially 60 damage in a whole round. Like, there's kind of not much you can do about it. Okay, let's see. So, I don't have any major benefits here. I was kind of hoping for Bash to show up. But it's not. So they're only going to hit me for 18. So I guess I'll just wail on that guy. Let's see. I've got Bash. Unfortunately, it's not going to kill... Do Shrug It Off. Shrug It Off. I'm just slowly dying to my own brutality here. I like the card, but the damage is rough. I was really hoping we get another regular attack. Oh well. I kill one quickly. I mean, I was going to be able to kill him at about the same pace. But yeah, you're right. It would have been better to maybe focus fire him a little bit harder. At least we get the Bash. And he's not going to do any. I think Brutality should be reserved for decks that, Brutality, I think, is best for decks with, like, a heal in it. Like, if I ever get Bite, Brutality is a 100% must get. Bottled Lightning. Start of combat, it'll be in my hand. That's helpful. And none of these are any good. Okay, do we... I'm pretty wounded. We could skip the shop. Yeah, let's skip the shop for a second. Let's keep healing. I know I just got decay. I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna grab Berserk, actually. It doesn't count too much. Oh, and I am running late, I think. Alright, let's see. So I did not. Wait, what? Oh. Where am I? Oh, I'm here. I had, saved and reloaded, and I was very confused as to where I'd ended up in the process. The answer is I'm here. Well, do I get rid of decay? Dot horizon 0 dollars. Man, I have no idea. Let's get rid of decay. No matter what, it's useless. We do lose the strength bonus, but honestly, it's not worth it. Where? I'm so discombobulated. Was I here? Saving does not change shop items, but it can reset gambling for different results. Interesting. I have, like, no memory of going to the shop. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna go for the double bonfire. Okay, yes, I remember fighting these guys. Choose a skill from your draw pile and place it in your hand. Well, that's not really helpful here. Let's just bash her. And Secret Techniques is not going to be useful here. Yeah, I saved on the fight and it put me into the last room. Well, I'm glad that I got rid of the, I'm glad that I got rid of the curse at the very least. Voodoo doll equals curses are good. Not with how small my hand is. My hand is so small that, we kind of don't want to. Okay, so I'm about to take damage. I've got 9. I'm going to take 24. I guess I'll just block for 21. We'll just wait for the next turn. These two are mean. Unfortunately, we get Frail, but he's the only one hitting me this time. Okay, so I'm not going to Brutality. Let's put the Brutality back. Let's do an Armaments. Shrug it off. Strike. Strike. Doesn't kill her quite. Ah, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that I'd be able to take her out. Oh, it's okay. We'll be fine. Okay, so do an Inflame. Okay, we do have a Bash, but let's do Secret Techniques. I guess I'll take a Defend Plus back. That was dumb. I'm not below half health, so we'll just kill the Mystic before she can do anything. Okay. Some question mark rooms flat out changed. I have no idea why. That's why saving during a camp is your best bet. Yeah, I legitimately don't remember that, I legitimately do not remember that event. Or that shop there. Like, in the slightest. Which leads me to believe it might not have been a shop, it might have actually been a merchant. I don't actually remember. I'd have to double check the footage from before I loaded. So what's Brutality Plus do? Okay, so it's just innate. Mostly just trying to avoid damage here. I'm a weak little baby man. And yeah, next time I do this, I don't think I will go for Brutality. It might be okay. For the next round. We'll see. Okay, so Berserk Plus is nice. I'll do Brutality. We'll use it here. You're in a fight, if I remember, with 2 thieves. No, that was earlier. Yeah, I don't recall. Well, that's fine. Okay, so let's do Bash, Shrug it off, and Strike. I'll take 1. See, brutality is randomly innate very often. There's no point in smithing it. You're right about that. I'm probably not going to bother with it. Okay, let's do a shrug it off. Gets me a strike, and he's dead anyway. Right, because he was still vulnerable. Okay, combust plus, no. Iron wave, twin strike, no. We're gonna skip these. Now, I've got 116 gold. I doubt I'm gonna be able to purchase anything for a little while. I could up the metallicize. I want to get rid of another card. But I think I'm gonna just go up this way. Because I don't think I have enough cash for another shop. Could be wrong. Get jaxed. I'll get jaxed. I'm hoping I can get limit break here, but we haven't found it. Okay, so I'm just gonna smith up metallicize. It's only one. Well, what else could I do? Berserk? I'm gonna smith up Berserk so it's free. So Wander's going for an intentionally small deck. Yes. Generally as small as I can possibly manage. Limited results, but still. Okay, so let's use Berserk. Armaments. Bird's not gonna hit me that bad. I'm gonna focus fire the Chosen. Because honestly, the Chosen is like the most dangerous thing here. Because of Hex. But I will take the effects of Berserk if I can. So let's do armaments. Inflame. So that does give me Dazed. Bash. Fortunately, that hurts a bit. It gives me weakness, but that's fine. Okay. We haven't... This is gonna hurt. Metallicize. Strike. Strike plus. Defend. Well, this is gonna hurt. Owie. Yeah, Peace Pipe would actually be kind of a nice addition for this fight. Now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so we'll take another 6. Yeah, these two are pain. We'll be okay. Yeah, one of the main problems is I've been really hoping for... I've been really hoping for limit break this entire time. I'm actually going to die here. Yeah, bird killed me. Daze is such a painful thing. Part of it is we ended up with a lot of cards in my deck that I didn't need. In the future, Berserk is helpful if I don't already have 4 energy per turn. Otherwise, it's kind of useless. It's okay. Cheese it, Wander. I mean, I could. But yeah, Brutality is no good. Warcry is fine, probably. Yeah. Progress is not saved. I don't think I can cheese it. I would have had to do it right before I died, I think. Okay, let's give that one more shot because, like, legitimately, that was a good run.